Then I'd have to just be on the Squawk Box. I'd have to be
okay.
Roz. Wasn't that his name? Boz or Roz? Boz. I'd have to be Boz. Wouldn't mind having a handful of ladies under my...
Listen to him. You do. You
already do.
Yeah.
Patrick.
You have this gorgeous group of ladies.
You just didn't get to pick them. That's all.
And look at you have a brunette, a redhead, and a blonde.
Oh my god.
That's true. It's true.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Patrick's Angels. Good morning. Welcome to A1 Vacuum and Sewing's live stream.
With A1's Angels.
From Wednesday, the 7th of October.
High of 84.
Are you remembering that right?
I know, and I did.
She only listened to it like 4 times this morning, like before she went in the shower, after she got out of the shower.
That's such a lie. Once.
You listened to it at least twice. You asked as you were walking to the shower.
I asked once.
And then you asked when you got out of the shower.
I asked once.
Okay.
And when I said it, I remember because I was like, we know weather. I said, Google, what's we know weather.
What did you say last night?
To myself,
that was so funny. You were like you struggled with master bedroom.
So
lamp.
okay, and remember, Patrick could just reach up like this. He could just reach like this and click the switch on and off. That's all he has to do. So instead of doing that, Patrick goes, I couldn't remember which light it was and what I had to say. So
the light has a voice command, which I leave there because sometimes, like if I'm going to walk into a dark room, I'll tell the light to turn on.
He's in bed where he could just do this.
I don't even have to raise my hand though. I can just tell it to turn off. Tell it when to wake me up.
So it's Google. Okay, Google, turn off. And I said, turn off master bedroom.
She's
light,
like master light, bedroom light, master.
And it didn't do it. And I look at Patrick. I'm waiting for it to go off. Patrick's been like laying there with his eyes shut.
I was asleep.
So, but I look at him and all of a sudden I see him smile because he's laughing at me. He's laughing at me and I go, what are you laughing at? What are you laughing at?
And I go, turn off master bedroom lamp. And then the light turns off.
It was like, turn off master bedroom. Okay, so it was 4 things. And I said like 6. I was like, okay, Google. And in my head, I'm starting to stress out already because I don't know what I need to tell it to turn off. Is it lamp? Is it light? Is it master? Do I say light first? The light in the
I think
master?
if you had just told it to turn off the light, it would have turned off the light.
It doesn't because there's lights all over the house.
But Google doesn't listen to her. It can't. It.
And then when I said it, I was like, Google, turn off master bedroom light lamp, whatever. And then he's sitting there with his eyes closed. He's like, and then I see him go. He's like smiling. He's like laughing at me. So I hate that thing. I rather have a clapper.
She's always like, she like tells it to play music and it doesn't listen to her.
Because you have to say on Spotify, in kitchen, on Sonos speakers. So that's a lot to remember. I rather just do this.
You could set it to do that.
Clap off. I rather do that.
You could set it to work like a clapper.
Do it for me.
Why? Because then you're just going to be walking around the house doing that all the time. I could put a switch in.
So I don't get confused. You know what I have on my side? A switch. I just lean over and I hit the switch. And it works perfectly for me. I have a switch. Remember those? Okay.
This is like, it's funny because she called me on, what day was it? Sunday. Freaking out about the live stream.
Oh no, I didn't freak out.
When you called on Sunday, you were like, I need to know how to show this thing. We should show it to them. If you want to show them the little segment, we could show them.
You want to show it right now? Okay, let's show it. Straight from Kelly Clarkson.
So this is what Jeannie was trying to show you guys before.
Yeah, but it just brought up that thing from Google that you did before you left.
Well, yeah,
And I
but you have
switch it.
to go there.
But that wasn't.
And
it
then-
wasn't bringing that up. It was whatever we had brought up.
Well, I understand that, but I showed you the process of how to do that.
I couldn't do it.
You just had to.
I needed more practice. Ready, ladies? I just thought this was so sweet.
So this is what she wanted to show you guys.
I'll tell you, I love quilting.
Are
I've
they-
actually
are
made
they-
him a quilt as well. I made on season 14. I made the coach's quilt.
I love it.
I stayed up all night. I actually saw that you took Gwen took
Can
a
you turn
picture
up
of
the
you at your
volume?
house. I don't even know if you know, but the quilt was in your lap, and I was like, he does like it. Anyway, quilting is a passion of mine. So this next good neighbor story is very close to my
Can
heart.
you ladies hear that?
Yeah, they can.
All
Can't we
right,
fast
take a look at
forward
this
something?
picture, y'all.
No.
It's hard to tell,
Don't.
but what you're looking
They need to
at
watch
is an
the whole thing.
unfinished quilt of all 50 United States. It was found at an estate sale by my next guest. She bought it for $6, $6, y'all, determined to finish it, and that decision has brought thousands of people together across the country. Here to explain is artist, activist, and good neighbor Shannon Downey, y'all.
You're gonna literally watch the whole
It's
9-minute segment.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm so impressed
It's so
by you, and
sweet.
I know this story, but everybody does it. So tell us how you found this unfinished quilt.
Yeah, I love going estate sale shopping, and I happened upon this estate sale. I walked into this home, and on the wall, I saw this absolutely gorgeous, like hand embroidered map of the U.S.
Yeah.
So I went right over, pulled it off the wall, started studying it, and like immediately realized this woman was a masterful stitcher.
Yeah.
And there were all these like French knots on it, and I don't know if you know, but like
yes.
you either love them
I
or
don't
you
do
hate them. Okay. You either love them or you hate them. I love them.
Yeah.
I love
And
French knots.
I know.
Me too.
I love them. I like knew that about
favorite
you.
ones.
Yeah.
They're my favorite ones. So, okay, did you know anything about this? You go to estate sales often, so you didn't know this woman, right?
Our focus is
Oh,
raising
no.
awareness.
Being able to order stuff online,
It helps out a lot.
we get to use that
Sorry.
time we would be at the grocery store. That time is priceless.
Right?
I did not know her. I didn't know anything about her. We found out some information about her. We found out her name was Rita Smith. She was 99 when she passed recently. She was a school nurse, a ferocious crafter. But there was a box on the floor, and I opened it up, and there was this
Ferocious and
beautiful,
crafter.
but totally unfinished, quilt embroidery project.
Yeah.
So I bought it for $6 and knew that I had to finish it.
So that's like quite a project. So you said you enlisted people online, right? On social
Yeah,
media?
I don't quilt, right? Like I embroider, and so I was like, this is bigger than anything that I could ever do.
Yeah.
But I have an amazing Instagram community, and so I went there and I was like, hey, will 5 or 6 of you like just help me work on this? And in under 24 hours, I had over 1,000 people volunteer to help me.
So
I know,
sweet.
I know.
You didn't even know her.
I know, but
Yeah.
it was important.
I get it. I love crafting.
you
and
get
like, when
it.
you want to finish something, like it is like, I can't rest until it's finished.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
I can't even make a sandwich.
I can't. You know what? All I can make is a sandwich. But wait, many of the volunteers who worked on Rita's quilt recorded video diaries. Y'all take a look.
For the Rita's quilt, I stitched the state of New Hampshire,
Kentucky,
North Carolina, Arkansas,
West Virginia,
Minnesota, stitching one of the 50 stars.
New Jersey, Oklahoma.
I got to work on the Idaho Square.
I am working on the Michigan hexagon.
Rita had to put this project down in order to take care of her husband whose health was failing.
Shannon posted a call to her Instagram followers for helping Rita complete this piece. I was so excited and jumped at the opportunity.
I really love collaborative art projects.
To volunteer my art, felt really special to share that.
I feel very lucky to be a part of something that carries on a legacy.
Women, uplifting other women.
I also wanted to participate to honor Rita.
Thank you, Shannon, for bringing us all together across the country, and I can't wait to see Rita's light shine through when the quilt's completed.
I mean, that's pretty amazing. Like, especially in such a divided time to do something is such a not a simple task. I don't want to say that because it is not simple what was done, but I just mean like something that you wouldn't expect.
It was so it was touching.
This project, it just kind of bloomed.
It's
really
did.
Cool. So Shannon, you said you stitch though, but you don't quilt. So how did you know, that's different.
It is very different.
Yeah.
No, I knew that this was way bigger than any skill set that I had. But what was nice is on Instagram, like the minute that I posted it, folks were like, when you're ready to quilt, call me. And so I was like, okay. And so I made a spreadsheet for that. And then I started calling them. And I had these two like master quilters step forward. And so we decided that we were gonna get as many people together as we could on one day, and we were gonna hand piece this quilt top together in a room in one day. And so 35 people came together in Chicago to make that happen.
That's not COVID compliant.
This is from December 2019.
Oh, from December of 2019.
I'm just seeing it.
Remember hugs?
On handshakes.
So excited that you're all here and that we're gonna work on this amazing quilt together. I want you all to do it in honor of both Rita and all women who have been stitching and making since the beginning of time and sharing their story. And I'm totally not gonna cry today.
You guys have the lower left, top right.
We came from Minnesota.
I remember your post, yeah.
I'm from Kentucky, and you know, I sleep with a quilt every night that my nanny growing up made for me. That's why you craft, is to like, you know, make stuff that people are gonna keep with them for the rest of their life.
I learned sewing from my mother, and both of my grandmothers also sewed.
I think Rita is smiling right now wherever she is. We're just happy to be here in her name and in her honor.
We're not just sewing fabric, we're not just using thread. We're putting love into this, and there's so much of all of us within this project.
I'm profoundly moved by this.
It's coming together, y'all! Today has been heartwarming, it's been affirming, it's been comforting.
Every now and then when you get the reminder of how amazing people can be, you can't not choke up a little because it's so easy to forget. And I think that this moment is a beautiful reminder of what we can do if we partner up and work together.
All right, y'all, with the help of volunteers across this country, Rita's quilt is finished, and we have it here in studio. Is everyone ready to see it? Yes. All right, let's lower that quilt. Come on. Yes. Oh my gosh! This is amazing. So wait, when you got it, it was just this part? Is that what you were saying?
No, so this is the first thing that I saw on the wall.
Yeah.
So we really wanted to center Rita in this story. So I gave it up, I took it out of the frame, and we realized that it would fit perfectly in the middle. So she is front and center.
Oh my God, it is beautiful. That's crazy. We did a little digging and learned Rita was a passionate crafter until the end and extremely giving as well. The family we spoke to asked for privacy, but they also sent us these photos. They wanted all of you to know that Rita would be tickled. I love that. That's so Southern. She'd especially love knowing that this project brought so many people together. It's such a beautiful thing. I will not stop talking until you subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's right, and I can talk a lot.
New drinking game for the Kelly Clarkson show. You got to do a shot every time she says y'all.
Wasn't that sweet? I watched that, and that was a real tearjerker for me. And it just reminded me of all of you ladies that, you know, it was just sweet. And the community, it totally makes me tear up. Anyhow. So, let's talk about some other stuff. let me go and talk about, so the sew along is up and live and you can vote, and we have pictures of all of the entries. So please scroll down, look through everything, and you get one vote. Voting is open until 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, or I'm sorry, midnight on Friday. So give some love to those ladies that worked so hard on the project. We have another idea for the next one that we're going to do. Hopefully, we'll get some more people to participate. And
I mean, we saw this morning how many people. It was over 1,000 people had looked and looked through those items. So
yeah, so there's been some big engagement with people that are interested in seeing what everyone did. So yeah, it was 1,006 people. So it was pretty exciting.
Keep in mind, we are closed on Saturday. We'll continue to remind you guys, but it's Shauna's wedding day, so we will be celebrating Shauna and Alex.
Store Mom and Dad, that's us. We are taking the day off to go celebrate with them, go to the wedding, and then they have a little reception that they're doing afterwards at Shauna's new house. So we're excited, marrying those two off.
More announcements coming.
Yes. Oh, yeah, we do. We have some more exciting announcements, but we're going to wait on that.
The ladies are going to be like, Shauna's pregnant.
She's not, but we're all waiting for that one. We're going to take turns wearing the baby around in the store. Patrick, too.
Is that Momo?
No.
That's my new baby. I've been practicing for what I'm going to say when I pick up Momo.
Yeah, she actually told me this yesterday.
Yeah. I'm going to say, what was I going to?
They don't need to hear it.
Okay, so I also want to let you know, so a lot of times we have pictures or people that want to post pictures of their projects, which we love. So please share those. You can now share them directly on our Facebook page. We do need to approve it. So you can post directly to A1's Facebook page. Things that are not allowed. So what we really want to see is we want to see your projects. We want to see what you're creating. If you are advertising on our site, that's not allowed and will not be approved. If you are trying to sell stuff on our site, that is not allowed and will not be approved.
Political stuff.
No political stuff, no religious stuff. And we are happy with whatever you choose to practice, but that will not be approved. So please do not be offended if there is something that you try to post that is not approved. It will just be, whatever you're creating.
Sewing and embroidery.
So,
quilting only.
Yeah,
sewing, embroidery, vacuuming.
Yeah, if you have like a hot video of you vacuuming, we will approve that. No, I'm just kidding.
Masks mandatory, right?
Masks only. You can wear whatever else you want. Masks mandatory. So yes, anything sewing, embroidery related, quilting related will be approved, and vacuum related. Just wanted to let you know for the Bows class, today is the last day to sign up, and we have 2 spots left in the afternoon. So, and what days is that next week on the 12th?
Monday.
October 12th. Can you believe next week is already October 12th? I can't, didn't it just start?
Yeah.
So, there are 2 spots in the afternoon only, and like I said, you can sign up today. There are 4 spots left in the software session. So if you want to learn how to create this project in software, and we're talking PE design or palette 11, there are 4 spots available in the morning session. The morning session is from 9 to 11. What else? Did you have anything to discuss? Should we just do our daily deal?
I can't think of anything else to discuss.
I did get new embellishment kits, so if you can't get enough of the Boulevard, I finally have extra embellishment kits. I think everyone else has been contacted about their whole kit. If you have not, let me know. I have some full kits too, so if you want to do the entire project and you need the design or whatever you need, whether you need fabric and embellishment,
we're flush.
Yeah, we have them in now, so you can go ahead and contact me. And
So if there's anybody, we did get a note this morning that the remaining portion of our Scan and Cut playbook order is
shipped.
I think. So those should be here soon. So anybody waiting for the Scan and Cut playbook should receive those probably in the next week.
Yeah, I had people ask me if they had some available, and I ordered extra, and I will honor that deal of the day that we did. The Scan and Cut playbook was $179.99, so $180. We did it for $30 off. It is your college textbook, so invest in yourself and that great product that you bought and learning how to use it. I want to say there's 27 videos. There's videos and step-by-step instructions that come with that. Do you, what about the people? Oh, so those
for those of you waiting for your
replacement, yeah, we will swap those out as soon as those come.
I haven't been able to do that yet because their system has had issues, but we'll get that handled. So
yeah, but when we get the new playbooks,
I think it was only 2 of them.
Yeah,
so
we'll deal with that too.
We'll deal with that. But for those of you who are waiting for the brother upgrades, we've been promised the upgrades within 3 weeks. So they're here. They're being boxed and ready to be shipped out. They ship from Tennessee, so they seem to think that they would ship within the next 2 weeks. That would put us within the next 3.
Yes. So we have a date for you now, which I think will be.
And I can't wait till we actually get our stuff so that we can demo this stuff for you, because everybody that has received theirs so far has raved about that hoop.
They've loved it.
So
they've absolutely loved it.
So yeah, deal of the day.
Deal of the day. For our Janine Babbage lovers, she's got a new design out, and we will do this as a class. We just got these yesterday, but this is our deal of the day. Grateful, thankful, blessed, which I think is will cover this whole season. Forever grateful, so very thankful, truly. Forever grateful, so very thankful, and truly blessed. And so this is the deal of the day. It is normally $16. It's 20% off on the website. I only have, I ordered 10 of them. 3 people came in yesterday and saw them out and grabbed them. So whatever you don't get will be a special order, but really, really cute. And if you've never done one of these, you should do one. We'll have it as a class.
Video or live, or how are you doing that?
I don't know yet. So I have no answer for you.
And there it is.
But there will be a class, whether it's live or pre-recorded.
Okay, perfect. We'd love to hear feedback. I mean, feedback so far has been very positive, but we'd love to hear more feedback from those of you who did the Boulevard video class. There's some changes that we're going to make to future video classes.
Such as, I'm going to try not to say okay and all right as much.
And you're also going to talk into the camera a little bit more too.
Yeah, I'll try to do some from the front. Filming from the front. Sorry, was that like...
From the front?
Yesterday was... Forget about yesterday. Judy Hayden, you know what I'm talking about.
So, anyways...
Oh, my God.
This is why Judy can't be in HR.
I'm trying to... yeah, I cannot be in HR. We have a new kit that we're going to be showing you tomorrow, which is going to be really, really cute, that we've been putting together. And anything else? We good?
I think...
Oh, okay. Michelle. You want to come over and show us what you've been working on? Michelle? I love this. This is like one of those things that I've been wanting to do for years. And I just haven't had time. I literally have all the fabric. I bought all the fabric to do it because that's what I like to do. I like to buy everything. I know none of you can relate to this. I like to buy everything for a project, and then I like to put it on the shelf. And then
it has to season.
Yeah, well, I've gone through probably 3 seasons where this hasn't gotten done. So when Michelle said she wanted to do it, I was like, woo woo, because she's a doer. She and Shauna, I'm a buyer. Shauna and Michelle are doers, so I'm so excited.
We like to plan.
Yes.
We like to plan and organize.
What do you have here, Miss Michelle? Isn't that cute? Let's go really close and we will scan it across. Wait, this thing is kind of in the way. I always get so confused with this because there we go. And how did you cut your pieces, Miss Michelle?
Everything is done on the scan and cut. And I organized this class a little bit different. It's kind of for your holidays, and I know everybody's busy around the holidays. So it's going to be 1 3-hour class, and I'm going to cover all the aspects. I'm going to cover scan and cut. I'm going to cover how do you get the pieces from your embroidery design to your scan and cut.
How about for those that don't have a scan and cut?
Doesn't have a scan and cut, it's okay. It's just all going to go in one group because you never know. After the class, you might want to scan and cut, and the directions will still be there. So, and then I'm gonna put a lot of the pre-class videos up on the Facebook group after you register. So it'll be a private group that's discoverable, but you will only get in the group if you have registered for the class.
So what will they get done in the class? In
the class, we'll start to sew. We're gonna I'm gonna have some pieces cut out already. So if you don't have a scan and cut, that's fine. The video will be in the file section. We're going to start by embroidering one of the blocks. If you don't have a scan and cut, it's fine. You will do the traditional trimming of your blocks as we go along. And we're going to work on one of the blocks while we're one of the snowmen. And then I will have a demo on how to do the stripe block because that one's kind of pretty straightforward. And then in the Facebook group, I'm going to put a couple of different of my favorite tutorials. One is I call it Quilter Bonnie because I have no idea who this person was, but I met her at a quilt show a long time ago and she was pretty famous. But she taught me how to always be able to join the binding at the bottom and get it the perfect size the first time, every time. So I like to share that tip in there because that's always a fun tip. And I'll also be showing a tutorial on how to use your digital dual feed foot if you have that. And also different ideas for assembly because these are squares, ladies. If you don't want placemats, you can make a table runner. You can make a table quilt. You can do whatever you want with this. So
yeah, Shelly Sonder was the first one I saw stitch this out, and she blew these up, and she made the most adorable quilt.
Yeah, it comes in the pattern itself. It's an Anita Good design. It comes in several sizes. This is the size C. I utilized a 6x6 quilt hoop. Because it saves fabric and it saves stabilizer, but you can do it in any other hoop. If you want to make a big quilt, you can, just use the bigger sizes.
So they're not going to get this done in class.
No, they're not going to get the whole thing done, but I am going to be monitoring the group for this on a daily basis all the way up until Christmas. And I will be adding tutorials to it. I'll be answering questions. I'm not going to leave you in the lurch. It's just that it's an express project that they call express, but each block takes about 45 minutes to sew out. So, but I'll be covering everything you need to know, and I'm accessible so that we get it finished.
How cute are these?
I still have one to go. I'm going to film the whole thing.
I love this. Look at the blanket stitch on this guy.
You know, that was one of the things that most impressed me about the scan and cut to begin with was that.
Look at the little bird.
Yeah, the blanket stitch is so perfect because your edge is so sharp.
Can you imagine doing the blanket stitch applique on all of these little pieces? They're so cute. It's not on the calendar. It's not on the website yet.
Yeah.
So
I think we just decided a date today.
Yes, we're looking at the date, and then this will go on the calendar. And how perfect for your whole winter season. So you can put this out and use it from now until through March. So what a great project.
Well, and then the other thing you can do with this is some of you watched the live stream that Shauna and I did last Friday for the Scan and Cut Friday. You can actually use the larger one and you can make your own background. You can make a wall hanging out of it. You can make a little banner out of it. You can do so many things with it. So
I want to do it even more now.
Yeah, part of it is thinking outside the box. So I'll have some examples of that as well in the in the Facebook group for this class.
This is funny because we couldn't see anymore. None of the there's
questions.
No more comments or
So
anything.
I will go
So we
through.
cannot see your comments. So if you're asking us questions and we're not replying to you right now, it's because, hey, Patrick, our comments froze and we haven't seen him since before the video.
I'll go through and answer.
It's so cute. And I think that's it, right?
Yeah.
So we are good to go. Have a great day. Be creative. Make something awesome.
Be inspired.
And we will see you tomorrow.